Hi, this is Adele Katsia, and I'm finishing my series today on relocating provinces within South Africa. I want to clarify the statement that no court can deny you your constitutional right and freedom of movement. And I want to make it clear that that is specific to you as the parent, not to you and the child. The child is a separate entity all on its own, and that is what the court will address. So you are free to move whenever you choose. However, you are not free to take your child with you whenever you choose. What happened for me in my matter was I had been in court for 6 months already, because the opposition found that it was convenient to delay the process in order to disrupt my plans and to aggravate the circumstances. To delay the court case month by month by month, I would eventually have to be re-employed and restart my life in the city that I was wanting to leave. So what happened was I had to make a decision as the primary caregiver that I was going to leave regardless. I had approached the court. I had told them on numerous occasions that I want to leave, and they had asked for psychological reports and everything had been done, and they still weren't willing to make a decision because the opposition was against it. And so I made a decision to leave without my daughter, whether the court allowed it or not. And I informed the court that I would be leaving at a certain date and that I wanted to take my daughter with me. The court then denied me that right and said she had to remain in Johannesburg. In my favor was the fact that my former spouse didn't actually want my daughter to live with him, but he was happy for my daughter to live with my brother. That indicated control. It was simply a matter of controlling our lives. It wasn't a matter of what was in the best interest of my child. Now, if your circumstance is different, my advice might not be the same to you. But I stood my ground and I did leave. And it indicated to the court that I was serious about doing this. I had already presented the facts and the plans that I had, and they were going through this laborious process of having to weigh the pros and cons of what's in the best interest of the child. It's not a quick decision. It's not a quick and easy thing for a court to decide, because they really have to identify where the truth lies, because there's always so much gray areas when you put two people's stories together. So what happened is I did leave, and in that time that my daughter stayed with my brother in Johannesburg, the court was able to identify that this mother is serious. She has established a home and she has a place and she has a plan. Olivia was registered in a school. It wasn't that I was waiting for life to start. I was living my life and making plans and just waiting for Olivia to come back. So at the end of the month, I went back to Johannesburg and attended court, and they decided that as much as my former spouse had a right to access her close by, she also had a right to live with me as her primary caregiver. So she came back to Johannesburg. Although the court case continued for another 10 months after that, we did get the right. She did stay with me. We were allowed to relocate, and an order was granted that completely overrode the order that he had gotten in the divorce that said I wasn't allowed to relocate provinces with her. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you.